What if the rules shaping the future of UK housing are changing faster than most people realize? Right now, behind the scenes, net zero policy in the UK is evolving. And these changes aren't just political, they directly affect homes, energy costs, property values, and the future of entire industries. When people hear net zero, they often think of a single target, a deadline set for 2050. But in reality, net zero is being built through a series of policies, regulations, and updates that are constantly shifting, and those shifts are starting to accelerate. One of the biggest changes is the increasing pressure on buildings to become more energy efficient. The UK government has been tightening expectations around housing performance, particularly in the private rental sector and new developments. Minimum energy standards are being reviewed. Targets for higher EPC ratings are being discussed. And over time, inefficient properties may become harder to rent, sell, or maintain without upgrades. This isn't just about compliance, it's about transforming how buildings perform across the country. At the same time, policy is pushing for a move away from high-carbon heating systems. Gas boilers, once the standard in most UK homes, are gradually being phased out in favor of low-carbon alternatives like heat pumps and electrified systems. This shift is complex because it's not just about replacing one system with another. It requires homes to be properly insulated, assessed, and prepared before changes can be effective. And that's where many challenges begin. Because policy can set targets, but delivery depends on real-world conditions, real buildings, and real people. And here's where the gap is becoming clear. The demand for retrofit is growing faster than the systems currently in place to deliver it. There aren't enough trained professionals to assess, plan, and implement upgrades at the scale required. If you're an energy assessor or planning to enter the retrofit space, this shift creates a major opportunity. We're building regional networks to support the next generation of professionals. Join our waitlist to be part of the transition shaping the future of UK housing. Because policy alone doesn't reduce emissions, execution does. And execution starts with understanding. Understanding how buildings perform. Understanding where energy is lost. And understanding what changes actually make a difference. For homeowners and property investors, this means one thing: waiting is no longer a safe option. As policies evolve, the cost of inaction increases. Homes that fail to meet future standards could face higher upgrade costs, reduced market appeal, and growing pressure to improve. The direction is clear: better performing buildings, lower emissions, smarter energy use, but the timeline is tightening, and the details are still unfolding. So the question isn't whether change is coming, it's whether you're prepared for it. If you want clear insights into UK retrofit, EPC changes, and the real impact of net zero policy, subscribe and follow for more. Because in the next episode, we break down something even more practical, where the money is actually going, and how retrofit funding could determine who benefits most from the transition and who gets left behind.